learn everything you need to know to become an editor, starting with copy editing, and then we move on to the job of what an editor on a masthead would do, from assigning a story to working with the writer to line editing it to proofreading it, copy fitting, working with designers, all that kind of stuff. I think that editing is a skill that you can use in so many ways that it's really valuable for any student to take it. Even if you don't think you want to be an editor right now, a few years down the line you might want to be. It's better pay, it's better hours, and it's more satisfying work for somebody who really likes to play with words. Every company, every organization, every business needs people who can edit. Most of the assignments we do are in class. We do a lot of copy editing, we do a lot of line editing, we do some stuff that's more just like practice, not for a whole lot of points, but just to learn how to do it. And then at the end of the semester, we take everything we've learned and we work with the writers from the J480 class, the magazine class, and the stories that they pitch, we get to assign and edit them.
To look at stories and kind of go through them and edit them, and you know, everything does count. The grammar and everything that you don't fix, it does count. So that's a little bit hard if you're kind of just coming into it. But as long as you look at the lectures and you really pay attention to the stories, really read them line by line, you'll be okay. So my experience in J331 was actually a pretty cool one. I have experience behind a desk and editing work for a publication, but I feel like I was faking it as I went. I was kind of learning things as I went, and here I was actually able to get those skills, and I feel like if I ever get another editing position, I'd be in a much better spot to do that, and it's all thanks to this class.
I really got to learn how to become a great editor, and it's not only going to help me edit my own work, but also other people's work.
It was fairly simple, because I think if you take any other writing classes, you already know the most skills that are taught in that class.
Being an editor was kind of difficult. I think the most difficult part was just trying to stay on top of everything and just constantly emailing with the writer, checking up on their work and seeing how they're doing with that. And then also editing their work was the hard part, because I'm not used to editing other people's work, and especially their style of writing, so that was a little bit difficult.
The editing assignment was actually really easy. I worked with someone that was just really on it. He was really on top of things, and we actually did a story on the crossover of metal and trap music, so I thought it was a really interesting assignment to do. It's about a 3 or 4. It's really not a difficult class. I honestly recommend anyone to take this class and not be, alarmed or I guess scared.
A 4. If you are enrolled in journalism, you should have all those skills that are taught in that class by now already. It still has some difficulty to it, because you have to pay a lot of attention to small details and small spelling mistakes and stuff, and sometimes you don't, because it's a long paper to have to edit. So it's very easy to lose major points on that.
I would rate it a 7. It wasn't the most difficult class I've ever had, but it also wasn't the easiest. I really did have to brush up on the weekends on all the lessons that we had during the week. So, but other than that, I thought it was a good class.
The key to passing the class is coming to class every time, listening, and then asking questions when you have them. Coming to work with me if you're feeling overwhelmed, but also just doing the exercise and being open to learning, not feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, but realizing that it's a process.